do that. 5-star, at least give me Lapland.
記者と捜査協定を結ばせていただきました。
God damn it! Why are you giving me shit that I don't need?
どうかじゃ。
So I did try to pull for the Ceobe banner, but I ended up only getting Leizi, and to be honest, I didn't want to build her because I already know what she can do, but since I didn't get Ceobe, I eventually do plan to build Leizi instead, just so that I have something to build. Plus her E2 art is one of the nicest in the game. So I'm gonna be discussing to you her kit. So is she a single target or an AoE caster? Leizi is a mix of both, but the way you use her is more of a AoE caster. Her normal attacks are a single target hit, but they bounce through the enemies, and if the enemies aren't blocked, Leizi will do a lot more damage, 10 to 20% more damage, and that's a lot. So why is Leizi kinda bad for me, in my opinion? Leizi is kinda bad because most of the AoE casters, normally they'd want the enemy to be grouped. So for example, in front of a 3-block defender, they'll be able to dish out a lot of damage. Leizi is the complete opposite. She thrives against enemies who aren't blocked, and this is good for some maps, for example Annihilation, where the defense crushers do wait a bit before you can even block them. But for the general use, she's going to thrive when there's no block. This means that you'll need something to help her. Keep in mind that her attacks do grant the enemy sluggish, which slows them for a really short time, and it's really short. It's 0.2 seconds, which is almost nothing. So normally she will be paired with Saria with skill 3, and either that or Suzerain. So these two are able to debuff the speed of the enemy, which is really good for Ceobe, because the way you play Ceobe is you don't want them to get blocked. So she does more DPS when the enemies aren't blocked. This could be good for stuff like Red Avengers, for example. But the amount of setup you need Ceobe and another slow debuffer. It's better just to go with another slow debuffer and then someone who can do more consistent DPS. Another thing about Leizi is the attack range. Her damage is really good, by the way. The attack range is that for the single target caster, meaning there's one extra tile at the edge, and this may seem insignificant, but this is actually really useful because keep in mind that Leizi's attack does bounce, so it goes outside her attack range. So the more attack range she has, the more chances he hits one enemy, and that attacks does bounce to other enemies. So she's a really gimmicky operator. She is the first of her archetype, and I feel like they forced it too much to be unique. They could have just made her a AoE caster with something else in the kit, but instead they did try to make her a single target caster with bounce attacks. So overall, I'm not really too enthusiastic about her kit, but I really do like the Elite 2 art, and that's the only reason I'm getting her up to Elite 2. It's a really lovely art. So yeah, enjoy the rest of this Annihilation 3 clip. You're going to be seeing Leizi in action here, but she's pretty squishy. You'll notice that later when there's no Silver Ash there to protect her.